What's up, YouTube? It's Joel here. We've got an amazing stimulus check update for you today. How there's 2 more stimulus checks in the works for Americans, and we're gonna get all into it. We have an update on your student loan forgiveness and how some are gonna be receiving a full student loan forgiveness really soon, so find out if you're one of the lucky ones. And lastly, we have a stimulus check update for those on SSI, SSDI, VA, and Railroad retirement, as well as a Social Security boost that is gaining momentum to be passed this year. I want to help somebody out on this channel. So let's work together and do our own giveaway on this channel. If we can get to 5,000 likes on this video, you know what? I've been upping it. I'm going to give away $400 to someone on this channel, so stay tuned to see what to do to enter. And I just want to say to everybody, y'all are amazing. Y'all are wonderful. I love seeing your comments, your likes on all these videos. I couldn't ask for any more. Y'all are awesome. So let's keep it going, and do me a quick favor and click that like button for me and my best friend, the YouTube algorithm. We really appreciate it. This is all possible because of your support. So right now, there's a lot of pushing, prying that's happening, coming from the Democratic side for a 4th stimulus check. Even to the point where people are writing letters, they're tweeting about it, and there's a possibility now that there will be 2 stimulus checks coming our way. But what's bigger news, it's coming from Nancy Pelosi. The lowest dollar amount that we have been hearing about us receiving some more stimulus checks is $2,000 right now. And Pelosi has now come out and said that they plan to split this big bill into 2 bills instead of 1. You see where I'm going with this? And since Schumer has found a way and we're able to do the budget reconciliation 2 more times this year, this is leading to the potential of 2 more stimulus checks coming our way. Democrats have said that they are urging, they're demanding that Biden add stimulus checks to his Build Back Better program. I mean, this is a $2 trillion stimulus package. Now, since they are using budget reconciliation, they can add these stimulus checks no problem to the bills, and it's gonna pass. There are over 70 lawmakers, including 21 Senate Democrats, that's gaining more momentum of pushing for stimulus checks to be added. Now, let's be real. There's a lot of people saying it's gonna be recurring stimulus check. But understanding that the last stimulus bill that came with checks cost over $400 billion for a one-time payment of checks that was sent out. So to do this, the same thing each month for like an entire year, we're looking at almost $5 trillion of checks in just check amounts, which if they're fighting about it doing a $2 trillion bill, I can imagine what it would be like for more than double that. But what's not so out of reach is another 2 stimulus check disbursements, and with Pelosi breaking the 1 big bill into 2, that's where we can see them doing 2 more stimulus checks instead of doing the reoccurring, just because it's a lot cheaper, but it's still on board with everybody's agenda. They have the opportunity, and every Democrat is on board for more direct payments to Americans because that's immediate relief. On top of all this, now we have Jerome Powell, who says that we need to spend big and that opening the country back up too soon could cause a rise in the illness. So now we're playing the testing game of seeing how fast we can open things up and everything still be okay. So everything is looking really good in terms of Americans getting immediate relief for stimulus checks. Now, Pelosi did say that she hoped to get bipartisan support for both bills, but let's be real. There is no support coming from the leadership of the House or the Senate from the Republicans to work with the Democrats. They feel like these bills are too big and that they don't address the real issues here. So not only are they wanting to get immediate relief to American families, coming from the Democratic side in terms of these stimulus checks, but they want to do it quick. And with the Senate parliamentarians saying it's okay for them to do the simple majority budget reconciliation bills again this year, so they don't need no GOP support, they can do this 2 more times for 2 more stimulus packages. On top of this, they say this is another big thing that, you know, by doing these extra stimulus checks, they're going to pull 7.3 million Americans out of poverty, which would be amazing. But I think the real question is, for how long? Because a lot of you have commented that your stimulus check was amazing, but it's already gone, and that you're caught up on your bills, but bills are coming every month, not every quarter. So let me know what you think about this down in the comments. There's a lot of things leading up. They're negotiating right now, and everything is looking really good for us to see some more stimulus checks come our way. Now on to student loan forgiveness. And to break it down, first we had Biden come out, and this dude said, I'm going to cancel $10,000 in student loans through executive order. Don't need no Congress. And now the progressives say, hey, we don't need just 10,000. We need 50,000 canceled in student loans. And again, first Biden said, nope, too much, not going to do it. I'm opposed to this. He's literally on record saying he's opposed to this. But now they put pressure on him. Now the tables have turned, and Biden is now actively figuring out how he can cancel $50,000 in student loans for borrowers. And then to take it even a step further, the unions are now demanding for student loan cancellations. I mean, on April 1st, we had a broad array of unions. They sent a letter to the Education Secretary, Miguel Cardona, telling this dude, telling the whole Biden administration to fully forgive student loan debt for those who have worked in the public service jobs for more than 10 years. These unions, they collectively represent more than 10 million public service workers, including teachers, government employees, healthcare workers, and even firefighters. Now, when we look at the whole scope of it, the average student is carrying approximately $37,000 of debt, and many, they say, I need some help. If they were to cancel up to $50,000 in student loans, you're talking about the majority of them would have no student loans. And the student loan debt right now in the U.S. is at $1.71 trillion, which makes it the second in consumer debt behind home mortgages. There's been these calls for like, hey, give us some relief, give us some, cancel these student loans. And so far, Biden has canceled $2.3 billion in student loans for students defrauded by for-profit colleges, but those have been forgiven. And then there's another part to it. In Biden's American Rescue Plan, he provisioned and removed any tax penalty for any student loans that are forgiven. So the IRS treats debt discharged for less than what's owed as taxable income. This would apply to both government and private loans, so not just federal loans. This forgiveness provision lasts up until December 25th, 2025. So let me know what your thoughts are on this student loan forgiveness. Should they be forgiven? But what about them people that just paid off their loans? Should they get a tax credit? To me, if you're going to forgive an enormous amount of money for those that have student loans now, then go ahead and hook up some people that have paid off their student loans but still had a large amount and paid their share and got those taken care of. But let me know what you think. Now, for those still watching, I really appreciate it. So to qualify for the $400 giveaway for this video, specifically, we got to get to 5,000 likes, everybody. So, number one, be subscribed to the channel, and I'm going to verify this. Number two, like this video, which I'll also verify. And number three, comment on this video either about the student loan forgiveness or about the 2 potential stimulus checks that are coming. So now on to the stimulus check update for SSI, SSDI, VA, and Railroad retirement. More than 19 million payments representing more than $26 billion have gone to Social Security beneficiaries who neither filed their 2019 or 2020 tax returns nor used the IRS non-filer tool last year. Now remember, if you used any of these tools like the non-filer tool last year, or you didn't file your 2020 tax return, it doesn't matter if you're on Social Security or if you're on SSI or SSDI, you need to file your 2020 tax return so you can get a plus up payment. So not only you get the $1,400 stimulus check, you're also going to get an additional amount because there's money that's calculated out for you because you didn't do your 2020 tax return or because you use that IRS non-filer tool. So make sure you get that 2020 tax return completed and get you some more money. Now, the IRS plans to start processing payments this week for Veterans Affairs beneficiaries who do not normally file their tax returns. The official payment date for those checks that are sent electronically, direct deposit, is going to be April the 14th. Now, the big question is, what about a boost in the monthly disbursement to Social Security beneficiaries? Biden said that he wants to reform Social Security and Medicare. He wants to make a big change to these long-standing programs that have really been stagnant for a while. There's billions of dollars in provisions within the next 2 stimulus bills for the expansion of healthcare, for the expansion of affordable housing, and an increase to SSI and SSDI for each year. So they have not released an amount yet, but we do know that it is expected to be more than 5% in the cost of living adjustment from earlier reports. The cost of living adjustment that came in 2021 was a measly 1.3%. So they are now looking to bump that up big time, but also to change it, because there's so many people that I've even heard on these comments that are getting like $700-800 checks for the entire month, and I couldn't imagine trying to live off that, and especially if you're disabled. So I'm super happy that they're making these changes, because we need to help out our families, our Americans, our friends. So I'm happy that they're making all these changes, and they're finally going to get something done for our friends on Social Security. But don't forget, this channel is about growing and learning about your finances. Let me know if you would be interested in me teaching you how I budget my money and grow my finances, and how I've gone from living paycheck to paycheck to having financial freedom. But don't wait on me. Get some free money. Start investing. Get 2 free stocks with Webull, or you prefer Robinhood. Those links are down in the description. These are easy to use platforms that you get these free stocks, which you can sell and get you some free money. You can then transfer it to yourself, or you can keep them in your account. Let those stocks grow into more money. The path to wealth that I'm going to help you through starts with that. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. Those links are down in the description. And if you decide to do it and get those free stocks, let me know what they are in the comments. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on stimulus and economic news that affects you, and learn how to build some wealth. This is Joe with Your Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.